Well, the clock keeps ticking down to that season opener. Karthik Venkataraman joins us with how his prediction is looking as the Vols kick off their season. Karthik?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are hoping that Tennessee wins more than 3 games this season like they did last season. Good news, well, they don't have a full SEC slate, so they should be able to do this. Should is the key part right there. We'll start with the non-conference. The game that I'm watching out for here is against Pittsburgh. You know, this is a team that Pittsburgh's supposed to be one of the top 5 teams in the ACC this season. You know, the Panthers took down new Vols head coach Josh Heupel in 2019 in an absolute thrilling game, 35-34. So do I think Heupel and this new squad coming to this new season with new guys is going to get the job done? I don't think so. I think Pitt ends up winning this one in a thriller, so that'll be a loss on the schedule. Now, the other 2 games will Tennessee better win. They're paying $1.5 million to Bowling Green and $1 million to Tennessee Tech. So those better be wins, otherwise we're going to have some problems. So that's a 2-1 start for the Vols. Let's get into conference play now. The first slate of games, they have Florida, Missouri, and South Carolina. Sorry, Vols fans, I don't think UT is going to go on the road and take down Florida. That's a top 15 team. They're going to still be pretty good without quarterback Kyle Trask there for them. I do think, though, Tennessee does take care of Missouri and South Carolina. Missouri's offense wasn't very good last season. I don't really expect them to be that much better this season. And then South Carolina is kind of in shambles. They're kind of dwelling at the bottom of the conference. They're going to have a grad assistant start at quarterback this season for them. So, yeah, I think that Vols should be good there. They'll start the season 4-2. But here's the thing. We're getting to that toughest part of the schedule right here where I think things might just go very bad for the Vols, and Vols fans won't be so happy. You got Ole Miss, Alabama, you got Kentucky and Georgia in that slate. I think that's I'm pretty sure of that stretch, rather, that I think that the Vols probably will lose all 4 of those games. You know, with Ole Miss coming in here, that's a team that's expected to be hovering around the top 25 all season. Lane Kiffin will be returning in that game. Then you got preseason #1 Alabama on the road. I think I said enough right there. And then Kentucky on the road, I think, is going to be a tricky game. They're expected to also be one of the better teams in the SEC this season. With that being a road game, I could see UT dropping that one too. And then Georgia, a preseason top 5 team at home. I don't think I really have to say too much there either. I think that's going to be another loss for the Vols. So that leaves them at their last 2 games where they'll have South Alabama and Vanderbilt. South Alabama, another pay game. Once again, they better win that one. Then they got Vanderbilt at home. Vanderbilt's probably going to be one of the worst teams in the SEC, if not the worst team in the SEC this year. So I think the Vols win those 2 games. And if they win those 2 games, well, we come out to a 6-6 record, which means the Vols would be going bowling. But a little better than last season, but maybe not as good as fans would hope. Maybe 7 or 8 wins is what they'd be hoping. But I got them at 6-6.